evening. This is Vicki KVKW with the Youth Net. And tonight on the Youth Net we have River Care4 GIP. And also back tonight is Bill N2BH. Sorry, my brain is just not in a functioning mood tonight. Alright, we do have some announcements though. Tonight, at least for a little while, it's going to be the last night for the Youth Net. We're going to give the kids the summer off. And they'll be back end of August. We haven't come up with a firm date yet, but we want to let them have their Friday nights back. But in the meantime, because we don't want everybody to just kind of wander away, roughly the same time, we're going to be doing some QSO questing on Friday nights. River might join us. It's definitely open to her. And we'll kind of rotate through some of the codes. And you're welcome to stop by and give some points. If anybody would like to join the program, you can go to ecr.radio/quest and sign up. Basically, you get certificates for having 2-minute QSOs. And it'll explain it a little more in there. Just a second. Care4HBQ, you keep keying up. Take care of it, please, so we don't have to take you off. And also, the kids are welcome to the open mic net. So you'll probably hear some of them on there. Tune in there to say hello to them occasionally. And I believe that's it for tonight. So, welcome to the Youth Net. The way it works is either I or Bill will take some seconds, and then we'll turn it over to River, and she'll ask you the questions and go through. Tonight's question is, do you have any plans for the summer? We already have N7FGP, we have N2ZWR, W2RBC, K6ADS, KC3ZLR via the text line. You can text in by texting your call sign to 716-317-9050, or you can give your call sign right now, twice and slowly. All right, we've also got up there N3DQD, and I know how this works. Nobody says anything until that one person does, and then a bunch of people do. So we'll take some more check-ins, please.
2IJ, Kilo Echo 2, India, Papa, Juliet. I'm Juliet Victor Victor, KJ5, JVB.
November 3, Mike Delta Charlie. That's November 3, Mike Delta Charlie.
N2ZVN. N2ZVN with third-party traffic.
That's more like it. We've got Alan and Maddie's Ed2ZVN. We've got Michael N3MDC. We've got Mark KJ5JVV. Dean KE2IPJ. And of course, we already read off the rest. I'll send it over to River. Care4 VIP.
All right, thank you, Vicki. This is Care4 GIP, River. And next up is N7FGP, Scott in Jamestown, New York.
Well, good evening, River, and thanks for doing the net tonight. I don't really have any plans for this summer. I might take a little trip out by the lake and just kind of do some fun stuff around here locally. So That's about it for me. How about you? Do you have plans for this summer?
I do have plans for this summer. I'm going to encampment for Civil Air Patrol, and I think I'm going to do a vacation Bible school. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you for coming. Next up is N2ZWR, Dan in Radford, Virginia.
Good evening, River. Everyone on the net tonight. No, I don't have any big plans. We may do a few day trips, but no big plans this summer. Back to net control.
Alright, thank you for coming. I also forgot to tell you guys that you can ask me a question too. Ava in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Hello, this is KC3ZLR, and this is Eva. And yeah, I do have plans for the summer. I'm gonna also do Civil Air Patrol camp, and also we're gonna go down to Orlando, Florida, and also Oklahoma. So yeah. Alright, that's pretty cool. Thank you for coming. Next up is KCADS Andrew in Glen Burnie, Maryland.
River, Andrew here, K6ADS. Thanks for having me and always doing a fantastic job with the net here. Yep, my plans are taking Eva down to Oklahoma to see our Cherokee family, and then we're going to go to Orlando, Florida. We're going to do some model rocketry. I'm going to teach how to fly, and then we're going to join the local Civil Air Patrol down there. So that's the plans for our summer. And then also Eva's doing a piano competition. She's a concert pianist as well. So thank you very much for having us. K680S, back to net control.
For your Civil Air Patrol endeavors. And anyways, next up is W2RBC Randy in West Seneca, New York.
Good evening, River, and everyone on the Youth Net. My only plan for this summer would be to go camping in my motorhome. Maybe also doing some kayaking. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2RBC.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up is N3DQD Ray in Beaver, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, good evening, River, the rest of the net in there. This is N3DQD. We are going to go up to the southern tier of New York near the end of August for a week or so, and there's always lots to do up there, so that's pretty much it. Aside from, we have quite a few picnics this summer, too. Back to net. This is N3DQD.
Thanks for coming. Next up is KU2IPJ.
Hello, this is KU2IPJ. Good evening, River. How are you? Thanks for having me. My plans for this summer
are to set up my radio room. I'm on a handheld right now, and I've got all the components to set everything up. I just haven't done it yet, so I'll be doing that, and I'll be going to be playing a lot of guitar with friends. I'm going to be driving up from Long Island towards Woodstock in August. I'll see some friends, and I'll play some music there. Well, thanks for having me. Back to the net.
All right, thank you for coming, and good luck putting together your radio room. Anyways, next up is KJ5JVV, Mark in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hello there, River, and everyone on the Youth Net. Yeah, my plans this summer is staying cool, staying inside where it's cool. I'm not planning on going anywhere, but if I am going to be outside, it would be maybe by the pool or something along those lines. So that's all I'm going to do. So back to you there, River. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Victor. Back to next control.
All right, that's a good plan. Unfortunately, I'm going to encampment and walking 5 to 10 miles a day in the heat of July, but I'll have fun, I'm sure of it. Anyways, next up is N3MDC Michael in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Well, good evening, River, everybody. Well, River, you know, I've got field day tomorrow with my local club, so I'm going to be doing field day tomorrow with them. I may go down to Myrtle Beach again and see my Aunt Debbie and Uncle George, but my Aunt Debbie had foot surgery, and she can't have any visitors right now because she has to be off her foot for 6 months. That's what the doctor said. So once my Aunt Debbie's feeling better, I might go down to Myrtle Beach and see her and my Uncle George. I know there's a NASCAR race coming up at North Wilkesboro Speedway in July, and I go to that. So North Wilkesboro Speedway is about an hour from my house, so I might go to that. I might go to that NASCAR race. Probably I'll go to or might go to the Holiday Parade. I went to the Holiday Parade when the All-Star race was there at North Wilkesboro Speedway. So I might go to the Holiday Parade in July when NASCAR comes to North Wilkesboro Speedway. So I might do that. So those are probably my plans for the summer. Back to you, River, and 3MDC.
Thanks for coming. Next up is N2ZVN, Maddie and Alan in Kendall, New York.
Well, good evening, River. Everyone on the net tonight. Well, I'm going to let Maddie give you her answer first, and I'll finish it up. Here's Maddie. Go ahead. Come on, talk. We're going tomorrow. Maddie's being extremely shy tonight. Go ahead. All right. Well, what Maddie and I discussed prior to it, tomorrow we're going camping for the weekend, coming back Monday. We're going to go stay in Herkimer, New York, and go to the Herkimer Diamond Mine and see what else there is to see in the area, maybe Cooperstown, things like that. So that was Maddie's answer before she zippered up her mouth. Let's see. My answer is August. We're going to spend a week in Poconos and see what's going on there. And then in September, just before school starts, we're going to go to Tupper Lake in New York. And there's supposed to be all kinds of trolls that are all hand-carved, and they're all over the place up there. So Mama wants to see that, so we're going to spend a weekend camping up there. Let me reset. So that's our summer plans. And you guys, I'll tell you, you've done a fantastic job this year, and I'm certainly going to miss you on Friday nights, although I always am on the open mic night, and hopefully we'll hear you there. You guys have a wonderful summer. Everyone have a great weekend, 7-3. And 2 is at the end. Back to net.
All right, thank you for coming, and have fun on your camping trip. Next up is KD3AJN, Anna in Beaver, Pennsylvania.
Hello, River, and everyone else on the net tonight. Well, we're going to New York for a week in August, and the rest of the time we'll be just doing picnics and having fun with whatever else we plan to do. Enjoy your summer, KD3AJN.
All right, thank you. Vicky to get some more check-ins. KR4 GIP, over to you, Vicky.
Thank you, River, and of course River's doing a great job. This is Vicky, KAVKY, with River, KR4 GIP, and Bill, N2BH. And we still got quite a bit of time. We'll take some more check-ins and pass it back to River. Taking check-ins twice and slowly, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Hotel Delta Juliet. Kilo Foxtrot 6, Hotel Delta Juliet.
KI5EGI, Kilo India 5, Echo Golf India, Sam in Owasso.
KF0SR2, Adriana, Nevada, Colorado.
KF8 GTW, KF8 GTW.
That last station coming in through IRLP 8786. You're way too far from the repeater. We can only get static. All right, what we did get was KF8 GTW David from Toledo, Ohio. KF0 SRQ Adriana from Arvada, Colorado. KF5 EGI Sam from Collinsville, Oklahoma. And Brent, KF8 HDJ. Was there anybody else?
Foxtrot 8, Echo X-Ray Lima, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo X-Ray Lima.
November 5, Lima, Yankee, Sierra. November 5, Lima, Yankee, Sierra. The name is Greg. Golf, Romeo Echo, Golf, Golf. Out of Pasadena, Texas.
All right, we also got Greg, N5LYS from Pasadena. Malcolm, KF8 EXL from Van Buren Township, Michigan. Right,
W2SAL, K2 GKM.
Next up is KF6HDJ, Brent in Pensacola, Florida.
Well, good evening, River, Vicky, and the rest of the net. Thanks for taking my check-in. And let's see, plans for the summer. Well, tomorrow I'll be working field day from my house, and my parents want me to come out and visit them in San Diego, so hopefully I'll be able to get out there. And anybody participating in field day tomorrow, good luck in the contest. 73 KF6HDJ, back to net.
Thank you for coming. Next up is KI5EGI, Sam in Collinsville, Oklahoma.
Hey, good evening, Net Control and everyone. This is Sam, KI5EGI. What I have planned for the summer is to get out on a bike and get up to the 25-mile mark. I've ridden quite a bit, but it's always been like 20, so my new goal was 25. So that's what I got. Back to you, Net Control.
Thank you for coming. Next up is KF0SRQ, Adriana in Arvada, Colorado.
Hi everyone, hope you're doing good on the net. I don't have any plans for the summer actually, but I will be going back east to Pennsylvania to see family coming up in like November-ish, so a couple months away. But hope all is well, hope everybody has fun at field day tomorrow, and back to net. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Next up is KF8GTW, David in Toledo, Ohio.
Hello, River, and everybody else on the net. So this summer, we are remodeling a 100-year-old house, and so that pretty much keeps us busy every day that we're not already doing something else. It's fun though, so yeah, that's what we'll be doing during this summer. Back to you, Net. KF8GTW.
Alright, that's a pretty big project. Good luck with that. Anyways, next up is KF8EXL, Malcolm in Van Buren Township, Michigan.
Good evening, River. You're doing a really great job at Net Control. Keep it up. My plans for this summer, I just plan on going on a camping trip. I went last year with some friends, really had a good time, but I'm looking forward to doing it again. Back to Net Control.
Thank you for coming. Next up is N5LYF, Greg in Pasadena, Texas.
And to everyone else on the net, I'm going to spend the weekend hopefully partaking in some field day activity. I won't be able to stay in the heat very long. I've had heat exhaustion, so I've got to watch it. But I hope to, if somebody can come by and pick me up, I hope to join in. If not, I'm going to monitor from my ham shack. And but anyway, and I wish everybody a wonderful field field day experience and stay cool. If you're inside where it's air conditioned, you've got it made. If not, drink lots of water, and stay out in the sun itself. Try to get under some shade. But anyway, with all that, I will turn it back to you, River. I appreciate you letting me check in. You're doing a wonderful job as net control, and hope to check in again sometime. 7-3 to everybody. November 5, Lima Yankee Sierra, back to net control.
All right, thank you for coming. I hope to see you again on the net soon. Anyway, next up is N5RT. Terry in Austin, Texas.
Good evening, River, Vicky, and others on the net tonight. River, thank you for calling on me. It's always a pleasure to have you control the net. Next month, I'll be joining my son and his family for a week at Port Aransas, which is on the Texas coast. And that will be the summer vacation. N5RTC.
Thank you for coming. And I'm going to hand it over to Vicky to get some more check-ins. Over to you, Vicky.
Thank you, River, and of course you're doing a great job as always. This is Vicky, K8VKY, with River, P, and Bill, N2BH. And this is the Friday Night Youth Net. We'll take some more check-ins. We've got a little while yet. I know a lot of people are getting ready for field day. But before you head off, check in twice and slowly, please.
Kilo 2, Charlie Mike Tango, K2, CNC.
Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles. Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles, mobile.
All right, we had in there Chuck from Poultney, Vermont. I think that's how you say it. KC1HGV. Kevin from Homosassa, Florida. KB2WGC. And one of the original Morning Brew net controllers from DeBerry, Florida. Mike, K2CFT. Anybody else?
This is KF8CON, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Golf Oscar November. Jerry in Detroit.
All right, we also had in there KF8GON, Sherry from Detroit. And just to let you know, your audio's pretty low there. So if you can fix it, that'd be great. If not, just try and speak up a little bit. All right, over to you, River.
Thank you, Vicky. Next up is K2CMT, Mike in DeBerry, Florida.
Good evening, River, Vicky, Sal, and Grayson. My summer plans are just over. I'm coming to New York and for meet and greet with what I constitute as a summer band, because we're already into the 100-degree index mark. So I think I'll spend the rest of the summer in the air conditioning playing radio. Thank you for having me, River. This is K2CMT, back to net control.
Thanks for coming. Next up is KB2WGC, Kevin in Homosassa, Florida.
Good evening, River, and everybody on the net. The only thing we have is to see family in New York and Jersey sometime in August. And River, I got a question for you. Are you going to do a CAP encampment? And when is that going to happen and where? Everybody have a good one. Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles.
It's going to be from, I think, July 15th to July 19th. And it's going to be at the Cherry Point base near my house. Well, I guess it's not too close to my house. It's like a 30-minute drive. Anyways, thank you for coming. Next up is KC1HGV Chuck in Pulteney, Vermont.
Why, thank you, River. Sounds like you're doing a fantastic job there, and I'll say hello to the other net control stations that are there. And not much going on in Vermont this evening, just sitting by a campfire. No big plans for the summer for us. I work a lot, so when I can, we'll get out and do some boating or fishing or something like that. And how are you going to be spending your summer, River?
Honestly, what I'm going to be doing is just going to encampment in July and doing a VBS in July. And then pretty much my summer is open. Anyways, thank you for coming. Next up is KF8GON Sherry in Detroit, Michigan.
Much River. This is Sherry in Detroit. For the summer, I plan to learn some more radio skills. I just got my certification in June, early this month, and tomorrow's my first field day. So just learning all of that fun stuff, and hopefully the volume is a little bit better. This is KF8GON, back to net.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up is KB0GUF John in South St. Paul, Minnesota.
River, everyone on the net tonight. KB0GUF. Summer is going to be antennas and a ham shack.
W2SAL, A2GKF.
Mostly what it is. I hope you have a wonderful summer. Sounds like you've got some exciting plans. And I wish you well. Thanks for having me. KB0GUF, back to net.
Thank you for coming. I'm going to hand it over to Vicky to get some more check-ins. Yep. Over to you, Vicky. Bill?
Thank you, River. This is N2BH. Let's see. The question of the night is, do you have any plans this summer? At the bottom of the list, let's get some new check-ins. Call signs twice.
KR4HBQ, Kilo Romeo 4, Hotel Bravo, Quebec.
we'll acknowledge Neil, KR4HBQ. Anybody else? Call signs twice and slowly. I believe that was Roy, KA8BYU. You're breaking up quite a bit there. Any other stations? Come with the call sign twice.
W2KJV, W2KJV.
There we got Tony, W2KJV. We'll give another call before we turn it over river. Come with the call sign twice. Any news station. Nothing heard. We'll turn it over to river. KR4GIP, the send to BH.
Thank you, Bill. Next up is, and you can ask me a question too. Next up is KR4HBQ, Neil in Durham, North Carolina.
River and everyone else, greetings from Bull Durham, and I hope you're having a lovely Friday. No major plans for this summer other than I'm going to take a long weekend and go up to a 12,000 person medieval recreation event in western Pennsylvania. But that's about all I've got on the schedule for this summer. With that, I will hand it back over to you, back to net, KR4HBQ.
Alright, thanks for coming. Next up is KAHBYU, Roy in Blasdell, New York.
If it goes.
Sorry about that. We can't hear a single word that you're saying. I guess if you want to try again.
Different location. Define. Deal.
And everyone on the Youth Net tonight, Tony here in Homosassa. Plans for the summer, I think we're going to take a week or probably a weekend and go up north to Florida's Forgotten Coast. That's what we're going to try to do anyways this summer. Hope everyone has a great night and a better tomorrow. Back to you, River. W2KJV.
Alright, thanks for coming, and that is the end of the list. So I'm going to hand it over to Bill to get some more check-ins.
Well, thank you, River. This is N2BH. Bill in Palmyra, New York. You're listening to the East Coast Reflector Youth Net, number 165. We're at the bottom of the list, and we're looking for more check-ins. Come with their call signs twice.
Kilo Foxtrot 7, Quebec Zulu Charlie. Kilo Foxtrot, Quebec Zulu Charlie. In and out, please.
November 2, Mike Lima Bravo, 10-2 MLB. W2 BLT. W2 BLT.
We'll acknowledge Scott, W2BLT, one of our team members. We have John, N2MLB, and we had Thomas, KF7QZC, was in and out. Looks like you're new to the system. Welcome, and hope you come back again. Let's see if anybody else out there. Do we have any mobiles? Mobiles, call signs twice. Any Echo Link or digital stations? Yeah, nothing heard. We'll turn it over to River. The question of the night is, do you have any plans this summer? The Sun2BH, turn it over to River, KR4GIP.
All right, thank you, Bill. And I encourage you to check in, because Bill doesn't usually bite. Usually. Anyways, next up is N2MLB, John in Athol Springs, New York.
Hey, good evening, River, and everybody of the Youth Net, and N2MLB here, just outside of Buffalo, New York. Plans for the summer, my children are going to a Christian camp this weekend on Sunday, I believe. As far as like a family vacation, no, we're not doing anything this summer. Normally we go to Florida, but we're skipping this year. Just too much to do around the house, things like that. So, anyway, have a great night, 73 to home, and 2MLB back in control.
All right, thank you for coming. Next is W2BLT Scott in Buffalo, New York.
Good evening, River. Good to hear you tonight. Taking the whole thing on by yourself, admirable. As far as anything to do this summer, not really. Just work around the house. A lot of things got put off last year, and we got to get to them this year, hopefully. You have a good night. This is W2BLT.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up is K2AP Joe in East Islip, New York.
Good evening, River, and good evening to everyone on the net. This summer we're going on a train excursion in New England. We're taking a ferry to Bridgeport, Connecticut, and then taking an Amtrak excursion for various cities in New England. So that's the plan for us. Have a great day, and they're doing a great job on the net, River. K2AP, back to net.
right, thanks for coming, and we are officially at the bottom of the list. So I'm going to hand it over to Bill to get some more check-ins. Over to you, Bill.
Yeah, thank you, River. This is the East Coast Reflector Youth Net, number 165. We're at the bottom of the list. Like to get some more check-ins. We got about 15 minutes left, so we got plenty of time. Come with the call sign twice.
PEV, KD9, PEV.
This is KJ5MEL, KJ5MEL, Austin, Texas, Jose.
Hello, Charlie 2, Papa Echo Tango, KC2 PET.
Okay, we have Caleb, KD9PEV, Jose, KJ5MEL, and Ross, KC2PET. Anybody else? Call signs twice.
And one YKT, and one YKT.
And we'll acknowledge Johnny and one YKT. And we'll take them 2 or 3 at a time here, and we'll turn it back over to River. The question of the night is, do you have any plans this summer? And a reminder, you can ask River a question. And to BH, over to River, KR4GIP.
Thank you, Bill. And next on the list is KD9PEV Caleb in Ringgold, Wisconsin.
Good evening, River, and on the Youth Net. Yeah, I'm volunteering at the summer camp this summer, and that'll be a lot of fun. Also, I'm doing field day tomorrow, so that'll be a lot of fun, too. Thank you. You're doing a great job, River. KD9PEV.
Thank you for coming. Next up is KJ5MEL Jose in Austin, Texas.
Evening, Rivers. Thank you so much for running the net. As always, you're doing a great job. No, not this summer. We don't have any plans as of right now. But I want to ask you a question. What would you like the plan for this summer to be? Over.
Well, I like the plans I have now, which is go to encampment and also vacation Bible school. Those are some pretty good plans. So yeah, pretty much just hang out with my friends and go to encampment and yeah, that's it. Anyways, thank you for coming. Next up is KC2PET Ross in Aden, New York.
Good evening, River. You're doing a great job running the net. Keep it up, buddy. As far as running or doing any projects, I've got a few around the house, so that's what I'm going to do about the summer. Living room, probably a few bathroom projects, and that's about it. Not too much for the summer. But keep it up, River. You're doing a great job. 3330 by KT2PET.
Alright, thank you for coming, and just, chilling for the summer is good too. Anyways, next up is N1YKT Johnny in Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Good evening. Thanks for running the net. Doing a great job tonight. Just going to hang out with the club over there at the Justice Center here in town and hopefully get a few new people interested in ham radio so that we can keep it alive. You have a great one. Enjoy your summer. N1YKT.
I'm going to hand it over to Bill to get some more check-ins for the last 9 minutes of the Youth Net. Over to you, Bill.
Very good, River. Let's see, this N2BH. Via text line, we have AK6CF. Let's take some general check-ins. Come with their call signs twice.
Kilo 2 Delta Sample Papa.
And we'll acknowledge KD2 DSP. Good to hear you on the radio. Anybody else for the Youth Net? Come with their call sign twice. Yeah, nothing heard. We'll turn this short list over to River. The question of the night is, do you have any plans this summer? N2BH over to River, KR4GIP.
Next up is AK6CF Ed in Hallandale, Florida.
Good evening. AK6CF in Southern California, visiting my son. I hope my signal. And that's the house for L2. AK, thank you for the net. Great job.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up is K2DSP Billy in Avon, New York.
Billy, you're doing a great job.
K2DSP Billy in Avon, New York. Please come now.
K2DSP here. My plans for the summer are to ski, watch my puppy grow, and watch our house baby grow. River, you're doing a great job. And Bill, you know my situation. I hope you can get better.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up is WD5DON Dawn in Corpus Christi, Texas.
evening, River. And I do not have any specific plans for this summer. We're just going to hang around and wait for development. You guys will definitely be missed as you take a little summer break, but I get it. Back to you, WD5DON.
That's the end of the list, so I'm going to hand it over to Bill to get some more check-ins for the last couple of minutes of the Youth Net.
Well, thank you, River. As she said, we have a few minutes left. Question of the night is, do you have any plans this summer? New stations, come with their call sign twice. Yeah, there must be 3 or 4 stations out there so we can fill the end of the net as the kids are going to take a break this summer and be back in the fall, and they will probably pop up on some other nets, but some new stations.
Kilo 7, uniform, Foxtrot Zoo. Kilo 7, uniform, Foxtrot Zoo. PM7, GSK, Kilo, Mike 7, Golf Sierra Kilo.
Okay, we have Ronald, KK7UFZ. And last station, could you give us your call sign again, please?
Kilo Mike 7, Golf Sierra Kilo.
Okay, must be a new call sign that's not populating with a QRZ, but we'll, can we get your first name?
Yeah, I actually just got my license yesterday. First name is Zach, BAC, Zulu Alpha Charlie.
Well, congratulations, Zach, and welcome to the East Coast Reflector. Let's see, we got a couple minutes left. We'll turn it over to River. The question of the night is, do you have any plans? Then River's done, we'll turn it over to Vicky for some closing comments. It's all yours, River and 2BH.
Thank you, Bill. Next up is KK7UFZ, Ronald in Canby, Oregon.
I really don't have any plans, but we usually go to the coast 2 times during the week, or during the summer. Sorry about that. And you're doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Next up is KM7GSK, Zach.
Yeah, hi, and thank you. Thanks for the welcome. And I'm out of Phoenix, Arizona. And the plans for this summer are, well, first to get more into the ham radio. I think I'm going to try to get my general license. But then the big trip coming up is going to be the first time going to Europe and going over to Italy for a wedding. So looking forward to that.
All right. Thank you for coming, and thank everybody for coming, and I hope you all have a good summer. I think I'm going to hand it over to Vicky to do some closing stuff. Anyways, this is Care4GIP. Over to you, Vicky.
Thank you. Everybody did a great job as always. And we hope everybody comes back, of course, next Friday. But for the Youth Net, come back at the end of August. And between now and then, for next week, you can sign up for the Quest program at ecr.radio/quest. And Bill didn't mention it, but it's his birthday, so don't forget to give a few shout-outs for him. And one last thing, last but not least, definitely, if you'd like to kind of get well wishes for Dick, there's a post on Facebook. You can go to ecr.radio/Dick, and it'll take you straight to that comment. All right. On behalf of River Care4GIP, Bill N2BH, and me, KAVKY, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next week, and we now return the Reflect back to normal amateur use.